We all moved over to Branksome in grade 9, and that was 1963.
Well, I was really lucky to have a really close group of friends. When I went to Branksome, it was frankly one of the joys of my life. You know, prayers was the best, because that was just gossip time. You know, before I had social media, prayers was like our own social media network. You know, I know we were supposed to be praying, but frankly, it was where you found out everything.
Becky, starring as the rock star Conrad Birdie in our musical production of Bye Bye Birdie. She wore white Levi's that we'd spray painted gold and gyrated on the Branksome stage, and it was a really fun and fond memory.
For Becky, in the end of the day, to be the rock star, it's somewhat appropriate. But
and also, when you think of her career in the theater, we like to think she got her start at Branksome, from the Branksome stage to the world stage for her.
I will say it's quite common for someone in the theater or entertainment business, as I am now, to have had an experience like that they will remember back to, which is why they were attracted to theater.
You know, when you think about it, it was, you know, 50 years ago, and when you put that in perspective, and at Branksome, she was allowed to compete. It was okay to compete, and it was encouraged. And Becky liked to compete and liked to succeed.
And I also think that the Branksome values she embodied and does to this day. You know, despite her incredible successes, you know, she remains a modest, a humble, generous, kind, loyal, to beat the band, friend.
We are pretty independent thinkers, and actually I think my group of friends are all pretty independent thinkers, and a lot of people I know from Branksome are. And I think that for women is really important. I'm an urban planner, that's how I was trained. And I was really interested in doing urban planning because I love the social issues, I love the politics of it. And it just, you know, when I took my first class at University of Toronto that was about urban sociology, I kind of fell in love with the topic. I continued as an urban planner. I lived in South America for a while and worked as an urban planner there. Came here, worked as an urban planner in all sorts of different issues having to do with the growth of New York City, which is always amazing. So it's always been a passion for me, and trying to figure out how you can make the city work better for everybody.
I mean, we're still having this conversation about women breaking a glass ceiling. So for her to even think of town planning, it might not be so unusual for someone to do it today, but 50 years ago, I mean, whenever she started their career after university.
Her work on 42nd Street or Broadway, Times Square, where she reclaimed it from its seedy past, to revitalizing Lincoln Center, a 16-acre campus, and then to her current job, her role as executive producer and president at the Park Avenue Armory, which mounts in its 55,000 square foot drill hall, the most extraordinary performing arts productions. She really has changed the face of New York.
Are you making the world better? Are you helping some groups of people who need help? Yeah, that's the best part.
We're so glad that she has been chosen, because I think she should be honored and respected for what she has done and for being such a great friend.
And I think it's particularly nice. This is our 50th year, which is absolutely horrifying to all of us. I mean, you just can't imagine how you got here. And for this to happen for her this year, I think it's pretty nice.